Hello one, hello all. Welcome back, or welcome for the first time, maybe. We don't know. There could be somebody new in here. It's not all about you regulars. Well, it is, really. It's that too. So, welcome to Canucks with Guitars. Who am I? I'm Ben. Of course, you knew that, right? Channel name, title of the show. Again, referring to the fact that I'm looking and it's pretty much all the regulars in here. How y'all doing? Woo! It's NAMM week. Yes. Are you excited? I'm a little excited. Just saying. Who do we have in the chat here tonight? You know how it works. You want to shout out, you got to say hi. Let's see here. And while I'm just waiting for a few more of you to say hi, because there's a delay. Yes, I did a little bit of rush at the beginning. I butchered a little bit of rush at the beginning because I'm not playing too well right now. So, as some of you know, I took a bit of a spill. So, healing up. But, wanted to do a little shout out to Neil Peart, rest in peace. Yeah, it's been rough. Well, first of all, let's switch it to live chat from Top Chat, Ben. I'm new. Leave me alone. First in the chat, we have Absolute Mayhem. Hey, Brother Mayhem. We have Music Therapy Laz. By the way, before I forget, Mayhem, you and I have to talk when I get back from NAMM. Actually, we might talk about it during the show too, but you and I, road trip. We're going up to Toronto. Let's see. Upside Down, the original Paramutant. Sandra Pokorny? Pokorny? No, I think it's actually Pokorny. No. See, now I don't know. I'm doubting myself. Self-doubt. Lovely Sandra, which could also be Sandra. But I think it's Sandra. But I don't know. Randy Crooks. Hey, Ben and everyone else. Finally got cable company. My internet working again. Jack the Rabbit's going to miss the beginning of this because he's being a nice guy and helping his roommate move some stuff. Let's see. We have Half Ace. We've got Terry's GG&G, moderator to the stars, and me. Here. Awesome. We have Lurking Laz. Good to see you. Joe Metalhead Hervey. You wanted the worst. You got the worst. Me. Sup, boys? Awesome. Scrolling. There's Upside Down, you wild man. Thomas Santiago. Hello, good sir. Tuning in from the Buffalo area. Chat just skipped way ahead. Layla's Guitar Daddy. Dennis Brio. Good to see you. Audio is so low for just the guitar because I could turn up the guitar. I can't really turn up my voice. Thank you, Steve Luther. Says, how you have a great time at NAMM. Thank you. David Ennis, the man. Jason Hobbs, hello. Fellow Canuck. Nice. Canucklehead. Should do some little wings roll like. Awesome. I see Sandra saying yes, but that could be to any one of the half dozen pronunciations of her name I mentioned. Guitar Man 45, SD Design. Bonjour, comment ça va? Michael Bushman. Headstock Harem. BC Rich 581. Alex Radford. When we hanging, Ben? Whenever you want, bud. We should exchange numbers anyways. Jason, hello, sir. It's funny, you said hello, sir. I didn't even read your comment. I just saw your name and I went, hello, sir. So, yes. Anybody new tonight, please subscribe. I am 2 subscribers away from my NAMM goal, although I bet you dollars to donuts 2 people will unsubscribe tonight too. So really, if there's 4 of you out there, awesome sauce. Do people still say that? I still say that. So let me know the levels. Email you my number. Perfect. And I'll reply with mine. Looks like I have 2 super fans already. Well, they're the 2 that'll unsubscribe as soon as I hit 1,600. Hey, Hulu! Damn it. That's what I'm trying to do. What's up, Gary Tholander? The package will go out Thursday. Perfect, man, because then it'll get here a couple days after I get back. Awesome. Appreciate it. What's Joe calling ugly? Black guitar. Okay. SRV, but not really. So yes, how are the levels? Like Gene Jackson. Ooh. Good luck with that. Dire Straits, Heavy Fuel. Great song. Jason says it sounds good. Awesome. They do sound a little down. That's weird. I suppose I can move a little closer to the mic. Excuse me. Reaching up and fiddling with a tube amp, like, you know, blasting, nothing, blasting, nothing. I'll just turn up the level on the pedal a little bit. I want to thank everybody that tuned in last night. Hey, there's my lovely sister. See, I mentioned last night because she got the major shout out because apparently Jay Leonard J, who was an awesome guest last night, he knew more about Amanda than he knew about me. So, which I expect. Robbie Johnston, Medical Soda, if I didn't say hey already. Sounds good, I can hear everything fine. Cool. Eddie Van Haskell, the man. Let's turn up the pickups. Original Paramute, what camera and mic are you using for live streaming? I posted my first video and it sounds like hell. I am using a Logitech. Oh, jeez, now I'm going to yell into the mic because I'm leaning over the mic. It's a Logitech. It's an HD. I think it's a like a C920. Does that ring a bell, folks? C920, something like that. The microphone or microphone, depending on where you're from, that we can show because why? It's not the camera. Let's back off the boom stand a bit. Snowball on one of my boom stands, and I just realized since I have this pick holder here, I could probably use it because I have a bunch of picks like sitting right next to the computer. Sorry if you got a bunch of noise. There's mic on the stand. So thanks again everybody that tuned in last night. Jay had a good time. I had a blast. We're going to try to meet up at NAMM as well. Blackjack Guitar Nut in the house. Awesome. Mitch Jamin. Terry's the C920. See, Terry knows. There's the wild man. Tom Harhigh. That's the wild man. Exactly. Metal's like, oh no, Tom Harhigh is here. There's Kenneth Russell. Speaking of which, I have my list of things here. For those who don't follow Kenneth Russell, should follow Kenneth Russell. Why? He's a good guy. Plays guitar. He does he's like one of those guys that knows stuff about guitars enough that he makes those videos that explain stuff to us, you know, mirror. What's the Muggles? Is that the Harry Potter term? Muggles? The Great Unwashed. So anyways, unfortunately, Kenneth had some issues with his channel. He had to start a new channel. That's him, in fact. So please subscribe to him. He went from about 51,000 subscribers to the last I checked, he had 25 now with the new channel. So please resubscribe to the new, improved, but still awesome Kenneth Russell, who is also coming on the channel here this Sunday after NAMM. So a week from this coming Sunday, we're going to hang out and we can talk about playing these Git Fiddle things, and we'll talk about whatever Kenneth wants to talk about. Whatever you guys want to talk about. Jack the Rabbit says it's up to 40. Sweet. Thank you, Upside Down, for posting the link as well. So yes, he put out a video explaining the situation, which definitely check out and share. And he said, hey, you know, some YouTubers have been reaching out. And you guys, a lot of you guys know I put out a little video last week explaining the situation because I didn't know what was up exactly. And honestly, Kenneth and I aren't exactly best friends. We just met through kind of this situation, and I was like, that sucks. I mean, you know, folks, I like to hold those doors open. So this little old channel, least I could do is say, hey, most of you guys who follow me probably already follow him, so please do. Ah, BV, salut, mon ami. Congratulations on your touchdown in Seoul. Every NAMM week, you're headed to Asia. Every NAMM week. Well, I say every NAMM week, as long as I've known you. Got the riff stuck in my head. I was jamming on that before I went live. Yeah, that's going to be my NAMM riff. Six String Brian, good day, sir. Great first 2/3 of your show, I'll say, so far, because that's all I've seen so far. I already did thrash metal. Already did. Mike is himself. Excuse me. Traveling through your neck of the woods tomorrow. Got my brief, well, hour and a half layover in Chi-Town. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, exactly, BB. Go where the money is. Yeah, there's JJ. I will see you, JJ, in approximately 26 hours, brother. Nah, Thrash. I said I was going to open the show with it. Did at top of the hour. Dale Palmer, in case I forgot to say hey. So, yeah, for those who don't know, I'm going to be staying with JJ during NAMM. Still waiting to hear back from Aaron. I briefly chatted with him earlier today. But he may be at band practice. That's why you don't see him in the chat on Sunday or on Mondays. Sundays? I don't know what his excuse is for that. Hey, Bearded Blues dude. Hugh Caldwell, hello. We got 55 people watching. About what time in Chicago? That's a good question. You know, because we got the calendar right here, right? Looks like I leave at 1:40 Eastern, and I touch down at 4:20 Central, so 5:20 Eastern. Really? I guess. Yeah, that's what it says. Although, now that I look at it, I may have a longer layover here. Sorry, folks. Oh, I got delayed an hour. Yay. No? Yay? Not yay. No, that looks right. They put in dual times because of all the time zones. Sorry, got confused. I'm back. Hello. Welcome, Eric C. 10 fingers and 6 strings. Well, let's try that again. 6 strings and 10 fingers. He's a fellow right next to Chicago. Awesome. Just get the right day. Yeah, yes. I head out on the road in approximately 13 hours. Wolverella. I saw Tom Harhai was loving the telly. Yeah, I hadn't played it in a while. It literally hasn't been out of its case since I moved in. So I was like, you know what? Last night, you know, when Jay showed off that 68. I had to show its cousin, right? 1 year away. Quentin! Hi, Sam. Well, I don't want to talk too loud here. See, I don't want to get all fish-eyed to the camera, so what I'll do is I'll move back a bit, like I wanted to, and then we'll just bring this in here. Hey, Bobby Beretta. can't see, is the telly 21 or 22? 21. I don't even know why I looked, because I don't even know what year they started doing 22 fret. Sweet, Kenneth is now up to 62 subs. Yes. Oh, snap. Is that gonna? Oh, it is gonna. And all of a sudden, it shows up at the end. StreamYard here. Boosh. First time tuning into your live chat. True story. YouTube just took down my 1.7 million view video because of backing track copyright. It's like, yeah. Damn. That sucks, Jason. And welcome to the channel. If you're digging it, which I assume you are because you did a super chat, please subscribe. That sucks. That really sucks. I gotta check out your channel too. And boom. Absolute mayhem. This is for the NAMM Recovery Fund. Have an awesome trip. Be safe and rock on. You too, brother. Speaking of which, I don't have my little banner thing going. Well, what do we want? Hello, that one. Yay! Leo's guitar daddy hit 30 subscribers. Nice. Yeah, that really sucks, Jason. I'm gonna have to check out your channel. Purell and Tito's. Oh, excuse me. I didn't really know what Tito's was until I started following more stand-up comedians, podcasts, and stuff. Looking at you, Bert Kreischer. I also learned from Bert Kreischer, though, that you can bring alcohol in your carry-on. Those little airline bottles. He says you can have up to 8. So I may have a couple. Because I don't want to... I think last year I bought a vodka on the rocks on the flight. It was like 15 bucks Canadian. So I was like, oh, no. I bought a couple airline bottles. NAMM, damn! Upside down, you wild man. Oh, wait. Gotta do the Quentin thing. Yeah, gotta love the machine. Exactly. See, now the problem with sitting back here is now that the font's a little small. Let's see. Layla's Guitar Daddy asked, Ben, are you going to Gearfest at Sweetwater this year? I may. The two big things is the 2 NAMM shows is the big thing for me. And then Cosmo is a given because that's only in Toronto. And then Gearfest would be the next on the list. All depends on funding. The more I can do with this, the more I can pour back into covering stuff. So that's what I try to do. Sweet! Hugh Caldwell says he got tickets for Pete Thorne's classic rock show at the Royal Concert Hall in Glasgow in February. Nice! Well, tell him we all say hi if you happen to see him. Now, I actually made notes here. Amanda may recognize this envelope. Yo! Jasco, my Bronx bro! Alright, let's see. We'll talk more about NAMM. We mentioned Kenneth, because Kenneth was nice enough to join us in here. Well, you kicked off with Neil. I'm going to talk about that. Does that say? Oh, right. Okay. So, I already forgot what booth it is. And I gotta fix the jack on this thing. JJ. Countdown is on. Let's bring up the NAMM app. I want to get the booth right. Actually, but I actually check messages because that's where it'd be better easily found. Oops. There he is. I haven't seen him in the chat yet. Anybody seen Lawrence in the chat? I haven't seen Lawrence in the chat. Crap. Am I missing anything in the chat? Okay, I see what you got. You guys saying hey to each other and stuff, being all like polite and such. I like it. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. I don't think I passed it. There it is. All right, so Thursday afternoon at 3 p.m. Pacific-ish at booth 2939 in Hall D. Lawrence Petross is going to be doing a bit of a meet and greet between 3 and 4 p.m. And around that time, I will be doing a bit of a performance demo of some of this stuff in said booth. So if you're going to NAMM and you want to meet up, definitely, that's where I'll be. Booth 2939 at 3 p.m. in Hall D. Which is a freaking dream come true to be able to play in a booth at NAMM. Not going to lie. Which I think is being shared. His pedals are being used by Pedal Pods. And I think the booth is also Bootlegger Guitars, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's a pick. I'm going to use that pick now. So yeah. So JJ, there's a bit of a plan for Thursday afternoon. I forgot to mention that to you. Oh, man, I gotta fix the jack on this thing. That's not good, Joe. Should get that checked out. Sent me an email about the end of May. Awesome, Randy. Thank you. You got, yeah, remind me about that stuff because I have moved closer to the border, actually. Let's see. Somebody mentioned about going live. Thank you, SD, for typing that in there. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll try to go live if we can get a cell signal. So that's always a priority. And what else? Ooh. I'm gonna grab a guitar with a slightly non-looser jack. Something with a humbucker. Not going to play the riff again, Thrash. I already risked copyright on it, so I kind of know what I can do and can't do, and you can only do so much. Oh, interesting. Some drop tuning. Brian. There's the tone guru himself, Lawrence Petross. Good to see you, man. I mentioned your meet and greet at booth 2939, I think. SD put it in the chat. 3 p.m. Thursday, and I will be doing a little bit of performing there, hopefully. And we may go live for it if I can get a cell signal. All of my guitars are humbuckers except for my Strat, Randy says. Well, you know, I get that. It's nice to have some variety. Hey, Grumpy Mike. I need to be in D to play Motley Crue properly. Doing well, Grumpy Mike. Doing well. I think I'm caught up. Does In-N-Out Burgers do keto? Is that like with no bun? Or is that Atkins? They might. They have a secret menu. Check it out. But yeah, I can almost taste the In-N-Out. Might even have to do that right tomorrow night, JJ. I'm going to be traveling for 13 hours. I'm going to be starved. Oh, what's that hiss again? Oh, right, because I was using active pickups before. Keto is no sugar and no carbs. I don't know what's in carbs. Pasta has carbs. That I know. So that'd be buns and shit like that. Of course you've been lurking, Laz. How are we doing on time? We're halfway through, which I don't think I've seen Mr. Mosley in the chat. He could be prepping for his triumphant return. Oh, and Lawrence, I'm going to text you after the show. Because something I forgot to text you last night. What are you going to do? No, I forgot until just now. Jasco Plumbing Supply asks, Ben, you traveling with any guitars? Hell no, I'm flying United. So, no. Chair is slowly rolling this way. We're At least it feels like it. Something going on here. Let's see. Yeah, definitely not traveling with a guitar. No, JJ's got like 20 guitars at his place, including ones I'm sure his family don't even know about or care about. Well, they're both. Now just remember, upside down strap-on spelled backwards is no parts. Yeah, layover in Chicago. 6-string Brian. Both ways. Last year I did Toronto to San Francisco and then down to Orange County. This time, both back and forth, I'm doing Toronto, Chicago, Orange County. Am I into Van Halen? Yes, I am, very much. Oops. It's the latest I'm working on. Not that far. I'm not planning on leaving the airport, Tom. Exactly, upside down. That is the LPD 87 into the Mod Tone Aqua Chorus 2 into the carbon copy. Hey, my knees hurt. Wait, you was asked the question, so yeah, trying to do some black and blue. No, that's chorus. Just set fairly slow rate. It's been nothing but 87 loving tonight. Or not nothing but 87 loving, nothing but LPD love tonight. 87, got the Vermin on the go and the Lost Dutchman. And if you want to kick it over, you just put that Vermin on top of this. Definite volume drop. I haven't got around to pulling it apart to see if there's a volume pod in it. How much difference do you hear between the character of the 87 and the Vermin? The Vermin is its own unique little beast. It likes to be after all my lower gain stuff right before the 87. Not as chimey on top. Definitely got that more mid tightness to it. O'Hare, Micah's himself. That's just like early 80s rock. Like, whatever they were doing right before, your 80s JCM. I'm trying to think of bands like maybe like a Loverboy, Streetheart. Let's try not naming a Canadian band for reference. I guess some of the Cars almost. Favorite Canadian guitarist? Ooh. Phil X is a monster. Of course, Alex Lifeson. Randy Bachman is a monster in a variety of genres. But I'm going to go with Derry Guillen from Honeymoon Suite. Always loved his style and loved his tone. Hey, Tempest. Rick Emmett, yeah, another monster player. See, it's too many to forget. Jeff Healey in the blues realm of things. Matt Anderson, definitely in the blues realm of things. Hey, Marsman. Good to see you, sir. Yeah, isn't that the south side? I was waiting for the Pete Lesperance. Yeah, he's good, too. Oh, gee, I made the top 3. Sweet. Of course, with the Dutchman. There's a pedal. All right, Lawrence. Double enclosure, 2 buttons. Dutchman on one side, into the Vermin. And you can have them both on. Independent. I don't know if you want to throw one of those funky switches in where you can flip the order. I don't know, I'm like the D&M drive. Just saw BB's name, which made me think of D&M drive. Yeah, Lost Dutchman and a Vermin in a double housing. Love Ian Thornley's playing. See, it's when people mention it. Is Lawrence headed out of here? Oh, of course he did. After I request that awesome pedal. I'm just saying. Yeah. Oh, I see. I don't know. Is the back and forth? Oh yeah. So I don't know if you guys watch repair videos at all. Yeah, repair videos. I kind of hope you do because I put some out once in a while. But so Dave's World of Fun Stuff, which is all right. CSS, see you, Sam. Good night. Love you both. I'm sure we'll be texting tomorrow, sis. Yeah. No, I know it's a good thing, Mayhem. So for those who know Dave's World of Fun Stuff, he put out a video today, and he is actually going to be working part-time, like on Fridays for solo guitars. So I commented, that's awesome, and I put on the, like, another reason to come up check out solo guitars. And then about an hour later, Dave replied to my comment. He said, like, I know you fix guitars too. Come on up and we'll talk. So I was like, okay. So, yeah, ma'am, if you want to take a road trip up to Solo with me on a Friday, go up, talk to Dave. Yeah, working at Solo. NAMM, Grumpy Mike. Maybe a little late for NAMM fun, but maybe for post-NAMM recovery. Yes, definitely. Actually, that and the way YouTube works, I will see that the 3rd week of February. So if you think we're having too good a time, folks, and you think we need immediate assistance, there is a link to PayPal on the channel and all the videos. That goes straight to PayPal, which is instantaneous. But I do appreciate any and all donations, believe me. And like I say, what doesn't get used on this trip gets put towards, hopefully, yeah, the Cosmo, Nashville, Fort Wayne, who knows what else. But I definitely appreciate that, man. Let's put that, let's go here, put that there. And I should swap up that banner too. How about we put this up there? Boom. All right, let's go back over to the comments. Thank you very much, Upside Down. Excuse me. I need a bit of an octave pedal on that. It always sounded like Eddie had a bit of an octave or something going on in that song. I appreciate that, Marsman. Thank you very much, Janice. And believe me, I haven't forgot about doing the drummer pedal demo. It's right basically at the top of my list when I get back from NAMM. I was trying to work on some different setups so I can show off pedals better. But we'll figure something out. And I want to get that out there because you've been asking about that for ages. So I really feel bad. Not going to play too much more of that. I'll get probably nailed. It's 10:42 a.m. on Tuesday, where BV is. He's watching. There's Aaron. Christ. Did you respond to your text yet? No. But you did in a way because you're here. And yeah, Aaron, we'll talk after I wrap this up, right? Because we got to figure out shit for tomorrow. See ya, Metal Soda. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This wrist. For those who missed last night, yeah, look at that. That's part of the result. Part of my relicking, as Quentin called it, from falling down the stairs. Yeah, exactly, Terry. Yeah, it kind of sucks the palm mute too, believe it or not. I still think the funniest thing is literally as I was falling on the stairs the other day, I was like, no, it's NAMM next week. I can't do this. And I was like trying to protect my hands, and I knew I was going to fall on my back, so I was afraid I'd crack a rib, smack my head off the corner of a stair. But fortunately, we got good. Fruitcake Tony, I leave at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. And 9 a.m. Eastern, and I will land at approximately 10 p.m. Eastern. So it's about a 2-hour drive to Toronto, to the airport. Flight, layover, then flight. Yeah, fun stuff. All right, so one of my other topics was, I don't know how many of y'all folks are sports fans as well, stick and ball sports, whatever. Sporting competitions, as they were called. Excuse me. Excuse me. Where's my beer? Need a beer. So, yes. So what the comparison was going to be, and this is why I ask, 49ers, go sports. I land at 7 p.m. Pacific, or 6:50 p.m. Pacific. Aaron? Of course, Lawrence. Yeah, 29:39, say hello. And yeah, 3 p.m. Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific Thursday, or around that time, I'm going to play some tunes at the booth too. Pretty much everything you heard noodling tonight. So what I was going to talk about is, like, people see the latest is, like, Phil X signing with Gibson, right? You get hate. So you're an hour behind me. Yeah, no worries. I think I'm going to be delayed anyways. So, yeah. Where is it going with this? Yeah. So, every time it seems like somebody switches to another company for a product, I see a lot of hate about it. But growing up being a sports fan, I never saw the same or as much hate amongst free agents. And that's what they are. It's free agents. Like Phil going to Framus. A lot of times people don't realize it's not an open-ended people sign these contracts with these companies, as an endorsee. It's going to be a 2-year contract, 3-year contract. It could be an open-ended contract, but a lot of them put term in the contract. And then guess what? Contract ends, you look around for the best offer. And I'm thinking, a lot of that's what you see with a lot of artists. Not necessarily, it might not be a paycheck, but it can be a discount or involvement in designing a product. There's a lot of different things. Mushrooms are kicking in. All right. Get your psilocybin on. Yeah, so, it's just, it pisses me off when I see a lot of hate. Now, granted, Johnny Highland has signed with just about every company out there, at one time or another. I think he does a lot of 1-year contracts and stuff. But he goes out, promotes the product, does the spiel, sells the product, and then he moves on. I don't see anything wrong with that. Now, it could be the fact I have been also a lifelong NASCAR fan that, if you've ever seen a NASCAR race, there's a little bit of sponsorship involved. Just a little. So, yeah, that was my little spiel on that. So, generally, that's what's going on there. It is money. It's involvement. Like you could sign with Jackson. They're like, well, this is going to be your signature guitar. Well, what can I put this? Can I do? No, this is it. You're just putting your name on it. Well, okay. Well, and then 3 years later, you're like, you know what? It's an okay guitar and stuff, but I want to design my guitar. And that's when you have a company, let's say Framus. They're like, come over here. I didn't mean to do a German accent. And, sign with them. And they're like, oh, yeah, we'll design something top to bottom, blah, 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 blah. Perfect. How old was I when Joe Carter hit the home run? What year was that? That was 92, I think. Because that was the first World Series. I would have been 18. Yep. Let's see here. Johnny Highland is a heck of a player. That's true. Yeah, well, I get pissed if you sign with Home Depot. Don't forget about Jasco. Yeah, exactly. All my sponsorships have right to match offers. People work jobs they hate while bitching at other people have sold out. Yeah, which, honestly, if you're working anywhere for a paycheck, you've sold out because you've sold your time. 92. Thought so. I vaguely remember the end of that game. Remember the beginning. Don't really remember the end as much. Have one for me, Tom. How are we doing on time? 8:52. All right. Mention that. We covered that. We talked about that. So that's my notes. Sweet. So yeah. As far as schedule for videos, because I always forget about that. I'll get halfway through saying goodbye and then mention, oh yeah, by the way. So as far as NAMM videos, pre-recorded, hey, here's the Fender booth, blah, blah, blah. Those videos, no schedule. They'll come out when they come out. Come to Canada, Tom. It's all legal here in Canada. Where do you think most of it comes from? Just saying. Snoop Dogg has a factory about 2 hours away. Just saying. He's had it for years. Anyways, so yeah, as far as like booth videos, stuff like that, they'll come out down the road probably once I'm back. We'll try to go live every day. Not a guarantee though, because you don't know plans and stuff. I'll try to do a daily vlog, but that, again, depending on how busy I am in the evening, depends on whether or not I finish up a daily vlog or not. So there is that. So that's the, oh yeah, and then of course, next Monday, Steve Anderson. I forgot to give you a shout out last night. Thanks for tuning in 2 nights in a row, Steve. And I will be filming the EVH booth, Steve, as well as the new 5150 series Frankie and any other stuff, EVH. Because I know how you EVH folks love your EVH. Joe Hervey, not so much. He's not watching the video. He is not caring. That's okay. So where was I going with that? Yes. Don't know if there will be a Canucks show next week or not. I will still be in California, but it's also my last evening in California, so I may play hooky. So we'll see. I expect some stuff between Flipside and myself in 2020. Well, including we are the Flipside street team for NAMM. Myself, JJ, and Aaron from Ellis Band. Also, wanted to give a shout out to all of my Patreons. All, I think 11? I've never had Whataburger, so I'm going to have to go with In-N-Out, Will. Exactly, Steve. Want to shout out my Patrons: Todd Flowers, Upside Down, Craig Tomlinson, Randy Crooks, Ivan Carter, Grumpy Mike, David Ennis, No Cover Charge, I Am Happy, Stephen S., and Blackjack Guitar Nut. Hey, Mark made in just under the wire. Good to see you, brother. Thank you, Upside Down. Yes, there's several tiers for as little as $1 a month if you want. So, I think it's like 1, 5, 15, something like that. Maybe there's one above 15 if you're really crazy. I put that there just for your absolute crazy millionaire people. See you, Randy. And I'll check out your email once I get offline here. Quite outright, Mark. Robbie remembers that. Oh, they're set up, Aaron. We have to jam out a little of this. Okay, hang on, I'm starting over. That's the wrong speed. There we go. She's a slippery one, I tell ya. She's a slippery one. Have a good night, one and all. I hope you enjoy my NAMM content while I'm out on the road, out in Cali and back. Hopefully it doesn't take me 2 days to get back home like last year. Great googly oogly. Thank you everybody that subscribed. Thank you everybody that donated. Thank you everybody that tuned in. Thank you everybody that left a thumbs up. Thank you for the fact that we're 59.5 minutes in. We still have 50 people watching. Thank you to everything Neil Peart did in life. Thank you, Neil. And on that note, I will greet you a farewell. How do you greet a farewell? But that's what we're doing, because we can. I'm Ben, and as always, hold those doors open. Let that guy in ahead of you in traffic. Do good things, and good things will happen to you. Like I've never said that before. Karma is real. I'm living the dream. I hope you are too. I am using the little Moore micro pedal. It's called the Micro Drummer by Moore. Little cheap pedal. Noisy, as you can hear. But hey, I have one. Brad Miller. Hey, until next time, I'm Ben. Cheers, rock on. Go watch some Phil Mosley music. And when you get in the chat, say Ben Coombs raid. Let's give him a big old Ben Coombs raid. Cheers and rock on, folks. Where's my cursor? Curses, you cursor!